Thanks for taking a minute to watch this reopening video. It was just about 100 days ago that I was in my office and recorded a video saying that we needed to move our services online. Well, here we are, and it's towards the end of June, and it's time for us to begin the process of reopening for in-person services. And I just want to thank you for your faithfulness. As I look back over these 100 days, I'm so grateful for the faithful giving and even attendance online and the notes of encouragement that we've received. Just really blessed by that. And I know many of you have been engaged through the 90 Days with Jesus, staying connected with a partner, attending a Zoom gathering or a Facebook prayer gathering. And so I'm really blessed by that. And I am excited that we are going to be having in-person services again. But I know that it's going to be very different. So last week we received notice that Alameda County has changed the guidelines. And we can now have 25% of our occupancy up to a maximum of 100 people for an in-person service. Now, we know that this reopening is really bittersweet because so many of our most faithful, loving, supportive partners and attenders are not going to be able to join us. And we get that. And there's no pressure for you to join. In fact, if you have not already begun to engage in your normal routines of life, like going out to Walmart or Costco, going back to work, if you're still following certain guidelines because you're in a high-risk category or you care for someone in a high-risk category, I just want to let you know this reopening really isn't the right time for you. But for some, you've kind of gotten back into some normal routines of life, and worshiping together with your church family is very important. And so we are going to continue to do the online portion of our service, which is very important. But we are starting in-person services this Sunday, June 28th, one service at 10:30. So I'm here in the lobby to show you what it's going to be like, because it is going to be different. When you come in, this main entrance is the only way into the building. The double doors in the back are exit only. There are going to be 6-foot social distancing lines outside the building around and to the right. So we're going to need you to get here early and line up. When you come, there's a hand sanitizing station. You're going to need to sanitize your hands, and you're going to need to either be wearing a mask or we're going to have masks here for you to wear. A greeter will meet you here at these doors and walk you in through this side entrance. They're going to seat you in the seat that is next available. When you're seated, there will be no one in front of you or behind you, to your right or to your left. So whoever you come with in your vehicle, that will be your row. And then at the end of the service, our greeters will dismiss you by row. The restrooms will be limited to 2 people at any given time. And the lobby, as you can see, will be closed. Now, we feel that these precautions are well warranted, and we feel like if you attend worship, you're going to be very safe and protected. There's no children's or nursery services at this time, and so for some of you with young children, attending worship may not be a good option. And we will reevaluate when we can do those ministries as time progresses. Now, one last thing. If you plan to attend on Sunday, every week you're going to need to go online and register. Now, with this video, there's a link for you to register for the service. So this Sunday, June 28th, there's only one service, and we can have up to 20 family units attend that service. A family unit could be up to 5 people, with some modifications for our larger families. So what we need you to do if you plan on attending is to go online and register and tell us how many people are attending. That way we make sure that we have enough space. Based on the response we receive, the number of people who are interested in attending, we may, starting Sunday, July 5th, offer a second service, 9 o'clock and 10:30, so that we can accommodate more people. Now, as I close, I just want to give a word from Scripture. Romans chapter 14, the Apostle Paul is talking to the Roman church about some conflicts that are going on in their church. And unless you're naive and you haven't been paying attention, our country is going through conflict related to the coronavirus. There's a dispute about whether you should wear a mask or not wear a mask. What limitations should be in place and what shouldn't be. Now, this is not the place for us to figure those things out. But Romans 14:13 does give us directions. The Apostle Paul says, decide to live in such a way that you will not cause another believer to stumble or to fall. And here's what I would say. If you're not at the place where you can come and joyfully participate in worship while wearing a mask, then now is not the time for you to return to church. None of us want to wear masks. I don't want to wear a mask. But I'll be wearing my mask just like everybody else on Sunday, except for when I preach. I wanted to put this on so you could see what I would look like, so you knew who I was. But I'll be here saying hi, keeping 6 feet of social distance, and I'm only going to take my mask off when I'm up preaching. And so I am excited that we can partner again in corporate worship, but I also want to let you know there's no pressure to attend. There will be people here at the doors who will mandate masks, and you will not be allowed entry into the building without a mask. So help us if you come. Come with a joyful, worshipful spirit, recognizing that we are one family. Yes, we may view things differently, and when you get outside the building, you may choose not to wear a mask. But during this service, we will for the time being. And we look forward to seeing you. So again, go on the website, register for the service. We look forward to seeing you, and based on the responses we have, we're going to offer a second service starting July 5th. But we'll give you an update on that as well. Looking forward to seeing you Sunday, June 28th. God bless you. Have a good day.